Hello, everybody. My name is Keisha Howard, and I'm here to talk to you about what marketing is. When you think of marketing, what are some things that come to mind? I'll tell you what comes to mind when I think of marketing. Marketing is keeping the customer in mind at all steps. Every single step of the way, it should be what value can I bring to the customer, and what is the customer value to me? And by customer value, I mean, what does the customer see that we're offering versus the cost to them to gain those benefits of what we're offering? So we must always keep that in mind when it comes to our target audience, our target client, what it is that we're offering, because many times if the benefit does not outweigh the cost, we won't have a potential client. So, what type of things can we do to measure that? We must always ask again, what is the potential in what I'm offering? And then, second, what does the customer have to give up to receive those benefits? And there are actually ways that we can measure how to do that. And I'll explain at least three right now. The first one is functional. Functional means, does it save the customer money? Does it save them time? What type of quality does it bring to the customer's life? Does it cut down on things that they have to do? Does it speed up on things that they have to do? Does it bring some type of functional quality into the customer's life? The second thing is, does it bring any type of emotional benefit? Meaning, like, does it relieve anxiety? Does it relieve stress? Does it bring happiness? Does it bring joy? What type of things on an emotional level does the product bring? How can it touch that client on an emotional level? And then the third thing would be life changing. Does it give hope? Does it give a better outlook for the future? Those type of things can actually be measured. And so when you look at what you're going to offer a client or a customer, and then you think about what it is, how they'll benefit from it, and you look at, is it a functional benefit? Is it a life changing benefit? Is it an emotional benefit? Then we can determine the cost. Is the cost worth getting the benefit? And that's why it must always be the customer in mind, must always be the core of marketing. Marketing is knowing your target base. Marketing is knowing who your client is. Marketing is knowing what can I bring that will benefit someone. But at the same time, too, it is a business, so you want to make a profit. So one of the things I've adapted in my own business, I'm an esthetician, I'm a skincare specialist. I have a business called Brow Skin Lash that does all type of beauty services for men, women, and teens. And so one of the things I learned to do was ask myself several whys. And I focus right now on acne care because there are different areas that estheticians can go into, and whether it's makeup, whether it's body waxing, whatever it is. But I chose as a specialty to focus on acne care. And so the first question is why? And when you answer the question why, you have to ask it several times to truly get to the core. So, why do I want to specialize in acne clients? Well, that's because I feel that everyone should have skin care that is affordable to get skin that's clear. Everyone should have the ability, to get clear skin. And then the second question, you continue with the whys. Well, why is getting someone having good skin or clear skin important to you? Well, on a personal level, I know how it feels to deal with acne. There are many different emotional stresses, psychological stresses, social stresses. Sometimes I didn't want to hang out with friends. I didn't feel like doing things. I felt like everywhere I went, everyone was looking at my skin. And so, with that in mind, it's on a personal level with me that I want to help those particular people who are dealing with this skin condition. And then you go on to ask again, okay, why is it so important to you? And I just answered that with because of some of the emotional and psychological triggers that it brought onto me. And then again, you continue to ask yourself why. Well, why is it important to focus on someone's esteem or to focus on someone's emotional outlook? Because I truly believe when people look better, they feel better. And when you feel better, you do better. Have you ever just like not felt well? Have you ever been sick? Have you ever had a cold? and you just decide that I'm going to lay in bed all day. Okay, but what happens when you have that cold and you decide, you know what, I'm not just going to get up, I'm going to go outside? You feel better and you do things a little bit differently. So there's benefits to getting to your why. And when you get to your why, you actually get to the core of why it is that I want to offer this particular product, how it can benefit my customer. And at the same time, because of that, if you're doing things that are customer driven and result driven, they'll keep coming back. You'll retain customers. And not only will you retain those customers, they'll attract new customers. Word of mouth is everything. So marketing is your client first. Thank you. Have a good evening.